Yeah, it is a rivalry, and you're exactly right. If you ask people around the country, they'd say, "Oh, Alabama, Mississippi State's not a rivalry," but it is. It's the two closest geographical schools in the Southeastern Conference. Alabama recruits a lot in Mississippi. Mississippi State tries to come across and recruit in Alabama. And Alabama has dominated this series. There's no other way around it. But you're right. When Mississippi State has won, they've been big wins. The 1980 game, in fact, I'm doing a feature this weekend with some former Alabama players that played in that game. Alabama was on a 28-game winning streak. They were back-to-back national champions going for third in a row, and similar to what A&M did last week. Mississippi State was a big underdog in that game in Jackson. They beat Alabama 6-3. And you mentioned 96 with Jackie Sherrill. You remember Sylvester Croom in winning back-to-back games over Alabama, 2006 and 2007, Saban's first year. Now, 7 was the last time that they won. Dan Mullen never beat Nick Saban when he was at Mississippi State, so I think Alabama's won, 12 or 13 in a row. But there have been competitive games, and you mentioned just a few years ago with Jalen Hurts at quarterback, it takes a late touchdown for Alabama to win that game. And Mississippi State, when Dak was there, came in at Tuscaloosa ranked number 1, and that was a great football game. Alabama won it, but it was a great football game. And I think Mississippi State, as I said, they're going to be confident. One thing about Mike Leach, he respects Nick Saban, he respects Alabama, but he doesn't fear anybody. I mean, that's just not his personality. He's quirky, but he's also relaxed and laid back. And I think his players will feed off of that. He'll go into it and he'll say, "Listen, guys, if we play our football game, we can beat this team." So I'm expecting a really good game. I do think Alabama will win the football game, but I won't be surprised at all. And I'll be sitting over there at the press box at Scott Field at Davis Wade Stadium on Saturday night. If I look up, early in the fourth quarter and this is a 6, 8, 10-point game, I think it's going to be competitive.